Hello and welcome back to the Glory Man United save, and today we've got West Ham and once again we have Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup. I'm sure they didn't want to play us this time round, not after the last result we had against them. Since you were last with us, let's just have a quick look. We've gone on quite a good run. Since the 7-4 victory over Liverpool and the FA Cup win at Tottenham as well, we've had 3 wins and a draw. We beat Bournemouth 4-1. Coman scoring a brace, Lukaku scoring as well with Rashford. We even beat Arsenal at home as well, 3-2, and that was a really good result for us. We seemed to slip up against Arsenal for some bizarre reason, but we didn't this time. Even though Arsenal were, shall we say, better than us, we were 3-0 up, and we did let them back into the game very late on. Darren Welbeck coming on and scoring a brace, and then we slipped up against Leicester 2-2 away. Icardi scoring yet again. We got pegged back twice in this one, annoyingly. It was 50-50. It was end-to-end stuff, shall we say, but it's a game we should have really won, and we really needed to win, to be fair. And then we pounded Southampton 4-0 with Lukaku, Icardi scoring a hat-trick, which now brings us on nicely to the West Ham game and to the Forest game. So West Ham, they are lying in 11th spot, and we are sitting proud at the top, 7 points ahead, and the game in hand over our rivals. Cardi is still top of the Golden Boot, 24 goals. Lukaku's joints, he's third with 15, one behind Mbappe. But we are dominating the average ratings, and Lukaku's man of the matches, and everything's looking very peachy. So, on to the first game, and let's have a look at the team that we will be putting out there. Foster-Mensah's picked up a injury. He'll be back in a couple of days training, but majority of our players are tired. There's a couple of guys down here which I'm tempted to bring on. Lecco, but then again we have got Gareth Bale in there, so I still can't get used to the fact we have got Gareth Bale. He is there, all in his glory, and poor Jonathan Lecco, he's had to sit out for the time being, and Herrera as well. Let's get this game out of the way so we can get onto the FA Cup and see how many we can pound Forest for this time. So we're going to go attacking. We're still staying flexible. Let's submit this team and let's get cracking, shall we? Well, they're going quite defensive, aren't they? Piling everybody back, 10 people behind the ball. Time to go where they left off then. Let's play this game as we kick off with Wilson. And he's played it all the way over to Icardi, who, I don't know whether it hit the back of his head, his back, who knows. West Ham are coming forward with Solberg. He's on his own. He has got a little bit of help. Why does it seem a little bit slow? Savic, right, coming forward. He's asked for more game time, so I'm giving it him. And to be honest, he's repaid in kind, really. Rashford down the wing, ball in, and anybody on the back of it. And there it is, Icardi. It seems a little slow though, doesn't it, really, to be fair. Asensio picks it up nicely, spreads it over to Rashford, and that's a good chip over Coman, and then Icardi with a head. Excellent stuff. Highlight straight after the goal. Does that mean we get another one? Normally we tend to score 2 in 2 minutes, maybe. Well, it'd probably take 2 minutes just for him to get down that other end of the field. Wilson into Icardi, back to Wilson, and well, don't know what the goalkeeper's doing, but he's just standing there. Is he? What's happened there? Good play by Savic, who throws it to Wilson. Wilson to Icardi, and well, it looks like the goalkeeper had already gone to ground on the other side. Right, we have the ball again. Ball gets crossed in, and Rashford this time. I'm sure it's a half volley, but that's a good cross by Kimmich. Kimmich with the throw. Back, and then one touch. Oh, look at that. That's just beautiful, isn't it? Rashford just peeling away. The shots are going in, that's for sure. And we've got an injury to Shaw, and I don't think we've got anybody there. Umtiti can play there. and we'll bring Ndonka on as well. We'll leave it at that. I'm not going to do anything else. Asensio picks it up. Come on then, son. Savic to Coman to Wilson. Not quite. Kimmich this time. Ball in Icardi. Well, he's going to have a go. No, Rashford is instead. And he picks up his Oh, it's offside. Well, that was unfortunate. I didn't expect that. Really? Let's have a closer look then. It's good headed back. That's very tight, it has to be said. Wow, 3-0 to the good. Tottenham winning, if anybody needs to know. Let's assertively say they're pleased with your performance. Let's keep it going. And for some reason, I don't know why, it's so slow. Really do quicken it up a little bit. No, I don't see what that should do, shouldn't it? Right, where are we? Ball comes in, Rashford. Oh, they look a little bit better now. They are moving slightly quicker. Not a lot, but slightly. Asensio, I'm not sure what he's doing there. May have to either push one guy up, and that's over the top, and just had to wait till that highlight finished. May end up... Oh, oh dear Lord, what the hell's Icardi done now? Potential foot injury. Not ideal when you're a footballer. I think we may have to go one up top, I think. And Cruz can go deep line playmaker on support. I don't think there's anything else. Attacking midfield. So Asensio, you know, I've got one more sub to make, and I'm not going to make it just yet. 21 shots we've had so far, and nothing seems to be happening. Zula picks it up. Kimmich to Cruz. Asensio coming forward. Out wide to Umtiti. Plays it to Cruz. Okay, this is good. This is good football. And Wilson gets his goal finally as well. 4-0. We are destroying them. I'm not going to lie. West Ham we seem to struggle a little bit against because they are quite tough, but it's been easy to say the least. Not been worried about it at all. Right, we're coming up to time up now, ref. Just blow, there's no point. Hey, we get a clean sheet as well. Oh, an added bonus. Wilson picks it up, he's crowded out, but that'll do nicely. 29 shots on goal, 11 on target. 1 in 3, it's not very good, but I'm pleased with the possession wise. That's very well played, lads. Nothing to address after that, really. Very pleased with the performance, well done. Right, Forest at home next, FA Cup. Can we destroy them like we did last time? Right, just before we get onto the Forest game, we struck quite a few injuries. Luke Shaw's got himself injured, he's going to be out for a good few months. Broken ankle, 2 to 4 months. So we're kind of stuck for a backup left back, really. So I needed to go into the market and pick somebody up on the cheap, but still good. And Icardi, he's got himself injured as well. He's not out for as long, but he's twisted his ankle. He's going to be out for up to 3 weeks. So our star striker, we've lost him for a little bit. Alaba, he is going to be back. But what we have done, Theo Hernandez. He is 24 years old. He's capped 3 times for France, and he's only 14 million, and they accepted our offer. So I wasn't going to argue. He's from Zenit St. Petersburg, is it? They're going to make a little bit of profit, about 10 million profit, but to be perfectly honest, we have got quite a lot of money left, and it's like who to buy. I mean, who do you get to strengthen our side that's really good already? So we wanted a backup. You could argue we could have used our under 23s, but ideally something happens to Alaba now and we're stumped big time. Shaw out for the rest of the season, I reckon. We need that extra backup, especially if Alaba gets tired. But it's not too bad. his tackling's not bad. His first touch is okay. Crossing's really good, so he should be able to dive down that wing. Acceleration, his pace, stamina. I mean, look at that in the sixth. Wow, that's a lot, isn't it? They are all there. Sound. I mean, anticipation 13, so he should be pretty good. So yeah, they want 77 grand a week. I think we can afford that. He's up for a 4-year contract. You know what? Finalise it. Just get him on board. And we've got Forest coming up as well. It is unfortunate we don't get him in time for this game, but it doesn't matter that much because we can just bring Alaba straight in. Martial, you can come back in. And you know what? Bale, I'm going to give you a game up there as well. Icardi, Lukaku's going to have to come in. And we're going to bring Lecco there. Saul, you can play. It's nice to have this option. Actually, you can go and support. You don't really want to defend, do you? Savic, you can stay where you are unless you're really tired, which you are. So we're just going to bring in Sanchez and Lukaku. We'll have you as a target man, Wilson as a poacher, and see how that does. Just as a reminder, what we did last time again. So we beat them 13-0. With that in mind, let's submit this team and let's get cracking. Should have really had a look how they're doing this season, Forest. But we are at Old Trafford. Let's just expand this as much as I can. We want to see the goal, really. Okay, so we Forest have the ball actually. That's not good. Oh no, we have got it back. Forest, they're attacking. Well, they were. Lukaku picks up over to Wilson. His chance to shine. Come on, Yulf. Sula over the top to Wilson again. Is he gonna? Oh yeah, you could have squared it. Lukaku was waiting. Another corner. The chances are building up already. Martial, and that's wayward. We've had 7 long shots. One's hit the woodwork. 2 clear cut, I think it is. Forest again, the ball in. And oh my god, they've taken the lead. What? I'm in shock. What on earth has happened there? Demand more. What are they playing at? They think it's going to be a walkover. 5 minutes to half time and we've not had a look in. Well, we have. We've had 15 shots. Kimmich, Saul. Go on then. Wilson. Lukaku, Martial now. No, it's the other way. Sanchez. To Bale. That's much, much better. Sigh of relief. And we are on the score sheet finally. Martial, what he was doing all the way back there. But that is a FIFA cheesy goal. Cheese as you like, but who cares? It's in the back of the net and we finally equalise. Can we get another one? I mean, that was a... How can you miss from there? You stood, waited till the goalkeeper got back and you decided to... Oh, I know, I'll shoot while he's in there. Right, let's give him a little bit of a dressing down. Disappointing. I'm going to go aggressive, I think. Far from pleased what I've just seen. We are being held by Forest, who we hammered 13-0 last time. And it was only last season, so Forest improved their team a bit. The goalkeeper's keeping them in it. Oh, if you're going to grab the ball, grab it. Oh dear. Go on, Sula. Go on then, son. Well done. All the way back to Donnarumma, who's just going to loft it up to Martial. Beautiful ball. Over the top. Oh, look at that. Straight forward. Straight down there. Oh, Martial overruns it again. Or overruns himself. And Wilson, Lukaku, and finally we are ahead. And Lukaku's got his 2nd of the game. And normal service has resumed. Sanchez to Wilson. Lovely play down there. And Lukaku left-footed into the corner. The goalkeeper doesn't stand a chance. Right, we have another highlight straight after the break. So does this mean another goal? Bale. Cutting inside, beautiful play. Is he going to have a go? Oh, that's a good effort. Bale, free kick. Penalty ref. It is. Who's taking it? Lukaku? He's going for his hat-trick. Come on then. 3-1. Oh, it's come out the goal. Did you see that? It's ripped a hole in the net. He must have hit it with that much force, but it is. It hit the back of the net and come out. Must have gone through one of the holes. It's created a hole. I think we're looking to make a change at some point. Saul cross. Oh, it's gone in. Is that a goal? It is. He scored it himself. Oh, disallowed. Pushing another player. He's the one that shot. Rashford could come on for Wilson. We'll just have him as a complete forward, I think. Saul's struggling a little bit, so we'll just bring Cruz in for that instead. Just a straight swap. Let's play again. Right, Donnarumma with a goal kick. Okay, pumps it back up again. Lukaku underneath it. Oh, great header on. Rashford, he's just come on. We're 10 short from last year, guys. Come on. Right, last corner then. Last kick of the game. Last attack. Last something. We're going to... No, it's a free kick offside or something. I don't know. That is full time. It's 3-1. A little bit of a scare. But again, look at that. 60% possession. 35 on target. 35 shots and 14 on target to their 1 shot on target which they scored from. A kick up the bum was the ideal tonic. Comfortable 3-1 win. Right, Lukaku on form. Let's give him a little bit of praise. Well done, you had a hat-trick. Well done, son. Right, we're going to leave it there now, I reckon. We only made one bit of business really, although it's not gone through yet. We're just finishing the transfer window. Tice Bryanin, he's going or gone to West Brom. Our right back. He's not getting any game time, and to be perfectly honest, Kimmich is playing so well. We probably can have a Fosu Mensah in there anyway, but Tice Bryanin can go out and loan to West Brom, and we are getting about 195 grand a month for him. So that more than probably cover his wages, or partly, I guess. But apart from that, nothing really doing. So we're going to leave it there. So what we're going to do, I reckon, is we're going to come back to... We're not going to play the first leg of the Champions League against Bayern. We are at home. We would expect to win that one. We're going to come back to the away leg on that one in the following episode. But for the next one, I think we'll play... Well, we'll see who we have in the FA Cup. We'll come back to the Sheffield Wednesday game and the FA Cup 5th round. So we get a cup and a league in there as well. And in between time we'll play Derby and Tottenham and be back soon. So if you enjoyed that video, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.